What if I told you I stayed at the Waldorf Astoria for $180? And not just Waldorf Astoria in New York City, but in the towers on the penthouse floor. There you go. Little story time. I was traveling heavily. I was on my flight headed to New York City. Forgot that I didn't book my hotel room. I was supposed to be working there for the week, and I got in early so that way I could go to my friend's birthday. And I just didn't have a hotel book. I went on my handy dandy Priceline. If you don't use her, we love her. We are a VIP on Priceline because I'm a bougie girl, but I'm on a budget. So I try to get the most that I possibly can. So my friend was staying at the W in Midtown East, and I just looked for whatever was 4-star and above in Midtown East. Mind you, I did not know that it was going to be UN week. And if you know New York City, UN week is insane. Hotel prices were really high, and for like the W where they were staying. So I was like, well, I'll just do Priceline. I'll just do an express deal, see what I get. I see there's an express deal for 4-star hotel. It's $180. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, let's book it. Mind you, I did not know that it was UN week. Okay. I was completely ignorant to the fact, even though I have friends that work for the UN, says you've booked the Waldorf Astoria, which, mind you, has always been on my hotel bucket list. Yes, I have a hotel bucket list. We can maybe post some more videos about that later. Here I come waltzing in because I have this huge, massive suitcase with me because I'm there for work. And it's full of hair tools because I used to work for a hair tool company way back in the day. And it's lime green. I had on tiger print leggings because I was just going to go check in, get changed. I just wanted to be comfortable. And like I said, it's UN week. There are balls going on inside of the lobby at the Waldorf Astoria. And here I come walking in with my lime green and tiger print leggings. Real cute, right? I go to check in, and they leave the desk for a little bit. They're like, we'll be right back. And then they come back out, and they're like, ma'am, we're oversold, but we've got you a room. It's going to be right through there, through the towers, doors there. You're going to need your key, and you have a lovely stay. It's like, okay, sure. The only thing at this point in time that I knew was that Paris Hilton grew up at the towers. So I knew that it was bougie. Come inside of the elevator, and I see like everybody's getting in. I forget to click the button, and I go click my button, and I'm like, oh, there's no floors above me. I was like, am I about to have a Home Alone moment? Not in the Plaza, that's also on my bucket list, but in the Waldorf Astoria. Of course, everyone's looking at me like, who is this chick? Because one, they're all in their fur coats. They've got their shopping bags. They've all been to like amazing events and stuff. Again, I'm in the towers during UN week. And there's a ton of political people that are in that building that I did not know because I am ignorant and I don't pay attention to stuff like that. They're looking at me like, who is this chick? Who, mind you, she does not get a bellhop because I didn't get a bellhop. And I'm going to the top floor. I'm going all the way up, like all the way up. So they all get off the elevator. I get to my floor. There's a guy standing there, like at a desk. And I'm like, hi. Here I go, wandering down the corridor. And all I'm seeing is like not penthouse suite, but like president suite, something suite, something suite. I'm like, did they put me in a suite? Oh my gosh. Spoiler alert, I didn't get in a suite. But the penthouse suite, there is a secondary room that I guess they sometimes use, and if they're not using it, then they allow people to stay there. So here she is in all of her glory in the bathroom of one of the rooms from the penthouse suite. So mind you, I'm just sitting here like, this is luxury. I'm obsessed. I love it. I didn't even go out with my friend that night. I was like, sorry, I have a headache from the plane. I need to stay here and rest. I was soaking up that hotel room. But the next day, my friend that works for the UN, he messaged me and he was like, well, hey, where'd you stay last night? And I told him, and I was like, yeah, I got upgraded to this room. And I told him the story. He was like, Brandy, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, what is it? And he was like, do you know who lives in the penthouse suite and who all is on that floor? And I was like, no, I don't know anything. And he told me like the president of India was there. And like the president of some other countries were there. Their diplomats were there. And then he told me that Samantha Powers, the president of the UN for the US, lives at the penthouse. So I was like, we were neighbors. Homegirl and I were neighbors. I was oblivious to it all, but I mean, I had the best time for my 24 hours at the Waldorf Astoria. So y'all, don't give up on your hotel bucket list dreams. They're out there. Even if you are bougie on a budget, they're out there. Every now and then you might get a really fun, cool story like that. I mean, look how pretty it is. I actually have that printed out and framed because it's just, I'm a bougie girl living in a bougie world, and we gotta have luxurious experiences every now and then. So that's my story. Bye. If you want to have more, let me know. Okay, bye.